Hey beauties, thanks for tuning in to my series. I'm so excited to give you guys a glimpse into what I learned in cosmetology school as a certified MUA and all that good stuff. So let's jump into the series and get started. And remember, if you have any questions or anything that you want to tell me or ask me, just use the comments below and I'll be more than happy to chit chat with you and tell you all of my secrets about the beauty industry. So let's get into it. All right, so a few of you asked about blush. Well, we contoured a little bit. So I'm going to go into this Morphe palette. Let me get you the right name for this. That's Rich 8R. The name will be on the back of the palette. I'm not sure if that focused good enough, but again, this is Morphe. On the inside of the palette, you'll see that it does have a big size mirror, and this is what it looks like. You'll have the names on the little protective cover, the names of each color, and within the palette, as you probably just saw, where the color actually goes on the face, which helps you if you are a beginner. So let's talk about this. Brightener. We're going to go in with a medium-sized fluffy brush. We're going to go into that lightener, and I'm going to use my double-sided mirror down here, so if I'm out of frame, sorry. I'm going to start from the top because it's probably easier for you guys. I'm going to take that brightener. I'm going to go right in the middle. I usually go right above the eyebrows. And just swipe right down from where I'm working down the nose. Take that same brightener right here, right on the chin. Now, for the chin area, it seems like it's easy, but I want to tell you that if you have more of a slimming face, you'll want to sweep wide on the chin to kind of even out the area of your chin. If you have a chubby face like I do, staying in the middle of your chin will give you a more slimming effect, and it'll make more sense and look a little bit better so you can understand once we go into the contour. You can also take that lighter color, swipe it right here, the bottom of your ear, and go towards this area of your face. It should fade away. So you shouldn't be able to see where one line ends and one line begins. Right there at the bottom of your ear. And this is going to cut that contour, make it look really soft, presentable. So that way your entire face isn't looking dark, because you've got contour here and you also have contour here to chisel out your face and make it more aligned, if that makes sense to you. You can also take that lightener right up under the eye. You can even set under your eye with this, which is totally fine. And you can see what a difference it makes. Now we're going to clean this brush, and we're going to get an even smaller brush. And I feel like this size brush is going to make more sense for your contour if you're a beginner. We're going to take next to the darkest color. Never start with the absolute darkest unless you know what you're doing and you've kind of done this a few times. What I do is I dab that color and then I blend it out. Notice where I'm blending, not all over the forehead, going right there. You see where my eyebrow arches? I'm right above that arch, and then I'm blending upward and into the hairline. I'm blending upward and into the hairline. And you can take that contour down. And if that is not dark enough for you, then you can dabble and play in the darkest color, but be very careful because you don't want it to look muddy. We're going to take that same contour color. We're going to take that contour color at the top of the ear and sweep towards the corner of the mouth. We're not going all the way down. We're just sweeping towards that area. And we're using sweeping motions up and down to blend. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're blending as we're applying, and we're just sweeping. And we can always go in and add more. If that's not dark enough for you, you can always go into the darkest color. And again, I'm going to use that same color, and I'm going to go under my jawline. Under my jawline. Just right there. You can feel your jaw right there. You can feel it. That's where you're sweeping, okay? You're not up here, and you're not way down here. You're right on that jawline. Now we're going to sweep. You can feel your chin right there. And we're just sweeping. And what we're doing is we're chiseling out that face. And then if you want to sweep down a little bit, you can. But remember, you've already contoured a little bit with your foundation and your powder. And if you don't have a collar, you can bring it all the way down if you choose to. You're just sweeping and you're blending, making sure that there are no lines and demarcations where you can see where one color ends and one begins. You don't want that. Now, because I don't have really big lips, I like to take my contour and sweep right there in the middle on the bottom of my lip. It kind of gives me a little bit of a pout, if you can see that. See the difference? It gives me a little bit of a pout. Just contouring. I can take the same brush or use a smaller brush and go right on the sides of my nose. I can sweep up into my shadow, or I can sweep up to my brow. Doesn't really matter. Where you want your attention for that contour is on the sides of your nose, because this is giving the illusion of a different shaped nose. So for me, I'm slimming my nose, and you see by using a smaller brush and very light sweeping motions, I'm keeping that color right there on the side, and the top is already lightened, and so you can see the difference. let's talk about blush. After you've done a little bit of contouring and you feel like, hey, I think I want some blush, you can get anything from a kabuki brush to an angled brush. And for this, I'm going to use a fluffy angled brush. This is what I always use to apply my blush, is a brush like this. And I'm going to go into the more peachy color because I'm a chocolate girl and I have neutral undertones. I think this is going to show up really great. The easiest way to apply blush, in my opinion, in my professional opinion, is to smile. And you can see the apple of your cheeks. You take that contoured side, that flat side, and tap that cheek. You can remove some of the color from your brush and sweep up very lightly. Blending that in. So when you smile, you want your cheeks to look like they're rosy and, you know, really cute. Do you see that color? Do you see how that made a little bit of a difference? And it didn't bother your contour, and it's not going to bother your highlight either. See that cute smile? See the difference? So now your cheeks are really cute and set and all of those good things, and it looks really good. Now for highlight, I have a really golden color in here that is so pretty. And I am going to go get one of my brushes for the highlights. I'm going to use one of these little fluffy brushes for my highlight. It's not so big. You can have, you know, different, and I do use different brushes for my highlight. I'm going to use this one just because it's, you know, fluffy and I can pick up a little or a lot and, you know, kind of do what I want to do. So I'm going to go into the lightest highlight color. I have two of them. One is more of a bronzy, one is more of a golden. So I'm going to go into the golden one very lightly. And I apply my highlight here. There is a bone right here, that high cheekbone area. I apply that highlight to that bone. I'm looking into my double-sided mirror. I'm going to take a little bit more and go to the other side. Find that bone. It's right there. And I just pat, pat, pat. And then I blend very lightly, the smallest strokes ever. This is highlight. So, you know, you don't want to look like a light bulb. You just kind of want that shimmer. You see how the light hits it? It did not disturb your blush or your contour. Normally, I don't put any highlight on my nose because I have oily skin, so I don't really care for it too much there. But if you want to take it up on the side, you most definitely can. And just watch that light hit the side of your face. And there you go. From this point, you have a full face of makeup. There's not much else that you can add or adjust or, you know, fill in or take away. Like literally, you have your foundation done. You know, you've got your eyeshadow, you've got your eyebrows, you've got your blush, your contour, your highlight, your lips. You know, everything is pretty much done and set in stone, and you're ready to go from a daytime look to an evening look. And if you like this look for daytime, then hey, go for it. It just all depends on what you want to do with your face, how you want to look. And, you know, you can do so many things with makeup, and you can do so many things with, you know, all different types of products. And we're going to talk about all of those products forever and ever on this channel. I hope this series helped you. I hope that you have a little bit more understanding. Please feel free to ask me any questions anytime, day or night, and I will be sure to get back in touch with you as soon as I can. All you have to do is leave me a comment down below or hit me up via email or social media, and I will be happy to answer any questions and talk to you and chit chat and all that good stuff. Let's see. I don't think there's anything I missed, but if there is, let me know, and I'll be sure to bring that to light in another video. And if there's a look or a product that you want me to try, you know, let me know that too as well. Be more than excited to go into detail about all of the things and all of the goodies, the products, the looks, you know, the summer looks, the fall looks, the winter looks, and all this. I personally think this is a fabulous winter look. Like, I don't even do plums and purples, but I promise you, Pat McGrath, you cannot go wrong with her. And I just think that eyeshadow is just amazing. I love it. And so I hope you guys do too. Thank you so much for watching this series, and I will talk to you guys in another video. Mwah. Beauties, thank you so much for watching this episode of the series. I'm so glad that you were able to attend. I hope that you watch the next video in this series. I'm trying not to leave anything out, but if you have any questions, again, leave them in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to get back with you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Sharing is caring. We want to get as many people in here as possible. I mean, it's the holidays. Who doesn't want to look good for the holidays? But you can use this series anytime you want to. A playlist has been made, so every video will be added into that playlist, so you can watch the series over and over and over as many times as you want. I'll talk to you guys later. Mwah!